I thought, you know that thing that it's attached to, that goes up your nose, the food? I was delirious and thought it was just a big bag that said lard on it.
She needs barley, we'll get her barley.
I just wrote heartbroken on a piece of paper.
Oh my God! That was not horny enough. Was not horny enough.
I'm trying to get hold of drugs.
I made my fake ID in the arts room in my school. So our art teacher was really chill. She saw me do it.
I'm Dan Tiernan.
And I'm Molly McGuinness.
And this is our brand new show where we talk about school.
School.
Everything about school. Grazed elbows. Pylons.
And gravy.
Do you have gravy at school?
Yeah, chips and gravy.
Every day?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. You're looking good today, Dan, in this shirt.
Oh, fuck you. Right.
It's a bit more of a fitted.
So the last time we did this, they gave us, our producers gave us these shirts to wear.
Yeah.
And one was a man one, a large, based on the size that I'd given.
Well, it's just a medium and a large.
No, this is a woman's shirt. And I'll tell you why it's a woman's shirt.
How do you know?
Because when I arrived, and I was late today, which was stressful, the shirt, they were like, oh, Molly's just gone to get changed. Even though last time, the large is mine. That's the one that they gave for me. You've put,
yeah,
because
but
I wasn't
think I
there.
need a bit more space than you, because I've got boobs and
But
stuff.
either way, there should have been a conversation about that. You should have spoke to me or like made it clear or asked. That was my shirt I wore last time, and you put it on because you wanted it, and I wasn't there to defend myself. and you know, I put it on. The buttons are different on a woman's shirt.
Are there?
Did you not know that? They're different. And these are women's buttons.
What, the other way around?
Yeah.
How are they different? What's different about yours?
So
What's different?
So women's, I don't know why, women's buttons go on the left. You don't know this because you wear men's clothes. Women's buttons go on the left and...
Wait, undo your button? What? Oh, this isn't a thing.
No, Molly, seriously, I'm going to get angry. It is a thing. This is a thing.
Okay,
right, look,
right,
right. See how this button here is on the
wow,
left?
yeah,
Yours is
yeah.
on the right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. So I arrive stressed and I have to put this skimpy little rag on, and I'm in a rush.
Why is it
And I'm
bothering you?
stressed,
It's the
and
other way
I
round.
can't get the buttons on because I'm not used to putting on this way, and like, you know, with my dyspraxia, I can put shirt buttons on fine because I've done it so many times, but it just completely boggled my head. And I was trying to get ready quickly in this tiny little shirt, and then I did it. Do you know when you do it wrong? I've not.
You did it. You missed one.
Yeah, I missed one that was all wrong, and I've not done that in so long. It felt really degrading. And I come in and see you all in your big baggy
Nice
shirt,
loose.
which you've got your pinafore on anyway, so you don't even need. You're like, why? I'm there all tight. I feel like I'm back at fucking school, to be honest.
Yeah, your nipples are very on show, actually.
Oh, brilliant.
Welcome to the classroom. Today's new kid is Olga Koch.
Yay!
Welcome, Olga
Hello.
Koch.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for coming back to school with us.
Did you like school, Olga?
Oh, well, isn't that a loaded question? Can I
That was
just...
straight away?
I don't trust people that love school, though. Do you know what I
peaked
mean?
in high school. That's disgusting.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
disgusting.
Exactly. People that love school and reminisce over school too much, even though
Yeah.
this is a school podcast.
Yeah. People just won't let go of school.
I'd say it's equally red flags to me when an adult person's entire social circle is just school friends. That's a red flag.
Yes.
But it's also when it's no school friends, also a red flag.
That's suspicious.
You know what I
That is
mean? Where it's
so
like I
true.
don't speak to anyone from my high school. What did you do?
Yeah.
But also it's like, have you not made any friends since you were 18? Also sus.
Yeah, exactly.
So true. Well, I think people that are only friends with school friends, like till they grow up,
Yeah.
I feel like you can't actually like all of them because you change, don't you?
It becomes family at that point. Where
Yeah.
you're like, you begrudgingly accept an uncle, you begrudgingly accept this friend from school.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you ever been to a school reunion?
No.
Yes.
Kind of.
But
How long after?
It was like, I want to say maybe 10 years, but like around that time. But it was one of those things where, because I went to like an international school where it was people from all over the world, it was not my graduating class, it was whoever was in London at the time. So there were
Right.
people who were like 3 years younger than me, and I was like, this doesn't count. This is
The
that's
people
not-
you maybe vaguely remember.
not. No, it's like, oh, I guess we were both in JV tennis together. Cool,
Yeah.
great. I've got nothing to say to you.
I would like to do one. just because I want to know.
Yeah, your nose there.
What they're like.
There was one.
I
Are you
wanna-
comfortable bleeping up names on this?
Yeah.
Who do you guys want to see from your high school reunion?
I actually don't want to see anyone. There was a school reunion, but everyone forgot about me, so I didn't get invited. Eventually, I did get into the group chat.
Oh, they can go fuck themselves.
Yeah, but they all forgot about me. That's the worst. And
That's
people
fucked.
forget about
Yeah,
me.
they didn't.
You're
Don't
like,
even
"Oh,
know that you went
great."
there.
That's fucked.
You're like,
But that is
great.
superstar fuel. That's how you become a celebrity.
Exactly. That is so true.
You will never forget. Because the thing is, imagine they're all at the 20-year reunion, and then they're starting to dance, and it's your pop song that plays.
That is good. That's good. No, I did get into this group chat eventually, but then I was like, I wouldn't have wanted to go anyway, but it made me like extremely bitter. So
You
I
want
was
the
like,
option. You want the
I
option.
want the option.
Wait,
yeah.
so what do you mean you got into the group chat? So you missed the school
I think
reunion?
Caitlin added me or someone, like
But
one of my friends.
before the reunion?
No, there was a group and it was going for ages, and everyone was like, "You go into the reunion," and I was like,
Right.
"I've not heard about it."
Right.
And then someone was like, "Have we missed anyone?" And then my friend was like, "Oh yeah, Molly."
Oh.
And then you know.
This is the sequel to the movie Carrie.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But were you not quite a big personality though? Do you know what I mean? I can't imagine like.
You know what? I hate it when this happens. I think this happens to me quite a lot. Like, I feel like I am a fairly distinct person. I think people will remember me, and I can't stand it when people don't remember me. Like, there's a girl. There's two people in my life. There's a girl that I've known. I went to drama class with since I was about 8, and I see her all the time, like every couple of years. Like, she just appears back in my life, and every single time she doesn't remember me.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I feel like she's winding me up. I hate it. And there's also a comedian that does it.
Oh my god, name and shame. Name and shame.
Bleep.
We'll bleep.
Can we
We'll bleep.
bleep?
We'll bleep.
Well, it's like an open mic, so I don't know. Grogan. He
No
was
idea
this
who
guy,
that
Manchester
is.
open
No
mic
idea who
guy,
that is.
and it's like
I
every,
just hope he's listening and sees me say no idea who he is and knows full well that he met me 4 times.
Yeah.
That's what I hope. No idea who that is. Never heard of him.
he's nice to that, but he worked.
He
in
doesn't remember you.
Well, he worked in the Andale, and I'd be like, "Hey," and he'd be like, "Can I help you?" And I'd be
You're
like,
Manchester
"What?"
comedy royalty. What the
Yeah.
actual fuck?
I was like, "I saw you like
But
2 days ago."
I'll
Why
say
do you
this:
not know?
I am so bad with names and faces. I'm fucked,
yeah.
and I can't do anything about it. So I understand that if I don't remember someone, I've hurt their feelings, and that's fair enough. But at the same time, what can you do? If you don't remember a cunt, you don't remember them.
There was a person in our industry who gave me the best life hack ever.
Okay.
Whoever you meet, act like you already met.
Yeah.
Because gaslight them into thinking that they're the ones who don't remember you. Oh my God, so nice to see you. Every single person.
But people have done that to me when I'm like, "Oh, good to meet you," and then they're like, "Oh, we've met, but it's all right." And then I'm like, "Fuck!" So now I just don't introduce myself to anyone because I'm so paranoid. So then I end up being rude. That Dan guy's a bit rude. Didn't even say hello. You know what I mean?
Well, I just say hi, and
Hi.
it could be like a hi, like a friendly enough hi that it's like I could know you, maybe I don't.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah,
"Hi."
Hi.
Some-
How you been? You can ask anyone that.
Yeah.
So maybe getting a bit.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. That's nice. Are you all
Dogs,
right?
colleagues, family,
Yeah,
foreigners.
why is that stranger asking me if I'm all right? Yeah, I find if you talk to someone for a bit, you can kind of like you buy a bit of time and then it starts to click. More as I hear their voice and stuff, I'm like, oh, I can place you now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have an absolute.
Do you know who I am now?
Yeah. It says it here.
Can I say, growing up in Russia, I never knew that my fantasy of meeting the 2 fake lesbians from Tattoo would actually come true.
Oh
so
my God.
I'm so glad that you're
What does
here.
that mean? Is that an insult?
You know who Tattoo are? Oh,
All the things she said, all the things she said.
What,
running
that big
through my
march
head.
they do in Edinburgh? Thank you, Olga. That was good stuff.
It is good stuff.
Yeah, they call that the tattoo. It's the
Do they?
tattoo. Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
T.A.T.A. And they were a Russian lesbian duo, fake lesbians as it transpires, who came
And they
out with a song.
snogged, right, in the video.
Yeah, yeah, and
in
they-
the uniforms.
Do they look like us?
Yeah, they're wearing school. They're wearing school uniforms. They're making out, and the whole song it's called "All the Things She Said," and it was like a global phenomenon.
Wow, but they weren't actually lesbian.
No, one of them is like super homophobic now.
Whoa. So it's almost a bit kind of thing that they
Yeah.
were making out.
It's like
I mean, they went-
I Kissed a Girl.
Yes, that's exactly it. And they were number 2, I think, in Eurovision one year.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah. The only fake gay people in Eurovision.
Yeah. Well, me and Dan realised that I'd been in year 11 when you were in year 7.
Yeah.
And we said, and I would have been like a big goth, and Dan just would have been a little boy.
Like little
Yeah.
skinny boy.
Yeah.
Wait, what year's born? You're the same age as me, right?
Yeah,
92?
92.
So I'm 96. I'm 4
Okay.
years younger.
Okay.
So I'd have been in the bottom of the school, and Molly would have been the oldest in the school.
Yeah.
And we were saying we would hang out.
Yeah.
We'd be like that weird.
Yeah, and people would
friendship.
think we might be going out.
Yeah, and there'd be
Yeah.
loads of horrible rumours about us, but we didn't care. Like, you buy me cigarettes.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, don't worry about them.
There's always the girl, and I'm not talking about you, but you might fit this description. It's like the girl who like is definitely developed beyond her years in school, who's dating like randomly a guy 2 years younger than her.
Well, my boyfriend is 6 years younger than me.
Oh my god! Well, there
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
There you
God,
fucking
so
go.
he'd have been in year 4.
Oh, God, don't say that. Not yet.
Molly, don't act
Surely
surprised.
not.
We've done the math before.
That is bad.
What do you mean year 5? I don't know.
Yeah, because when I was 18.
Year 5's better. It does
Would've been
sound.
12.
Yeah, that's where the difference is the
Yeah.
word.
Yeah, best not to think about that. So Olga, paint us a picture. What were you like at school? Like what was school? So school in Russia, but international school. Right?
So I went to 4 different schools.
Whoa.
I went to a state school in Moscow,
There
the
seems to
capital
be a
of Russia.
reoccurring theme with comics. So they went to a lot of schools.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's like being the class clown is the best way to make friends quickly and in a new
Yes.
location. I think that's how we develop our skill.
Yeah.
So then 2 years in a state school in Moscow. Then we moved to the suburbs. I went to a private school. Then in that private school, I was quite badly bullied, so I was transferred to another private school in Russia. And then I moved here to go to
You got
boarding school
moved
here.
because you were bullied.
Yes, and then-
and it was really bad to the point where you moved school.
Yes.
Fucking hell.
And then in the newest school, the last school, I actually got suspended for bullying. Hurt people hurt people.
Oh.
There you go. There you go.
It's a tale as old as
It's
time.
the tale as
Yeah.
old as time. Yeah. It's
Was it a
bad.
big group that were bullying you, or like?
It was kind of
specific?
the whole class, but there was one girl.
Because you were new, do you think?
I think partially because that's the first time anyone has ever said that, but that does ring true. And she was kind of queen bee, and I was like one of her minions. And I think slowly but surely I realized that like I was actually like she was not treating me as a friend. And the thing that you know the story, but I will tell you the story. But basically, I got an anonymous Valentine.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Oh.
I got an anonymous Valentine on Valentine's Day, and then this girl who was Queen Bee told me that it was this boy, and the entire day she had me keep coming up to this boy and be like, "Don't worry, it's okay. Don't worry, I like you too. Thanks so much for the Valentine." It turns out she's the one who sent it. Can you fucking imagine?
Did you like this guy as well? Then?
I was
You
like, I
genuinely
thought
like-
he was like kind of cute.
Yeah, you get into it once
Yeah,
you think
yeah,
he
yeah.
likes
Yeah,
you.
you're like,
You're like,
okay, no, I see him like that.
It's like I guess he does like me. It was
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Even
that's
now
so
recounting it, excruciating.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
so
that's
sad.
horrible.
And I need the world to know that she now currently, her business is that she runs a weight loss app, and I hope she bleep this out, fucking dies.
Keep it in.
Keep it.
You. We need to get her back, I think. I think we need to do a fake prank on her.
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure. I don't know what. Like, maybe we could give
Well,
her-
if she has a kid, let's bully
could we
the shit out of
pretend
that
to,
kid.
could we
Yeah,
pretend
yeah,
to give
yeah.
her like a really big brand deal for her business or something like that? Do you know what I mean?
What is the weight loss app?
I did not
Are we
download
going
it.
into too much detail now?
We need to get into that.
Oh, it's in
Yeah.
Russia. Who cares?
Oh, okay,
I
yeah.
would assume it's some sort of calorie counting.
Maybe we
nonsense.
could like get somehow feed a lad.
What, make her fat?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's gonna. She
Like
can't
in
really
Mean
run.
Girls.
That's all
She
she.
can't.
That's obviously the thing she doesn't want.
Yeah. And then I fuck her
The
husband
most-
just for fun.
Yeah.
Just for good measure.
I don't. Oh, did you do stand up about this? But when you were poorly, Molly was poorly in hospital for ages, and didn't they feed you? They pump stuff into you, don't they, to feed you?
Yeah.
And didn't you say you found out it was lard?
Yeah. No.
Wait, what?
Is that,
No.
yeah, is
I
that
did
true?
drink some standard voice. No, I that was actually part of my delirium. I was
Oh,
really
really?
delirious, and for some reason
I've been
thought
telling
I
people that.
Well, I did
I've been
tell-
saying,
Like
you know,
a reverse liposuction.
yeah. Do you know in intensive care they give him lard?
Well, in my head, I thought, you know that thing that it's attached
Yeah,
to,
yeah,
that,
yeah.
that goes up your nose,
Yeah.
the food. I was delirious
Oh
and
my
thought
God,
it was
Molly.
just a big bag that said lard on it. I was just like, God,
Like a Looney
that's
Tunes
it.
anvil?
Yeah.
What the
'cause
hell?
You're so weak in a coma.
It's
you just gotta
believable that they just
put
need to give
lard
you
up
as
your
much
nose.
calories as.
Yeah.
It goes up your nose. Well, whatever it was? Well, I thought it was lard for nearly a year, basically. Because I started talking about it in stand-up, and then I Googled it, and nothing come up. And I was like, oh, actually, maybe that doesn't happen. Because why would it say lard?
No, I think it happened. I actually think it did.
Yeah.
What if it was like it was for you? Like maybe your mum said, "Oh, by the way, she loves lard. Like, give her some lard."
Yeah, for other people, it's like Gatorade or whatever.
Yeah, maybe what probably was something.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't. Around this time, I'd also text you telling me to.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was like, bring me.
So for the benefit of the listener, you don't mind talking about it, do you?
Yeah, it's fine.
Molly was in a coma for 11 days.
Yeah.
And she came out of it pretty much on Christmas Day.
Yeah, like day before Christmas.
Yeah, and then you were like, I got a text from you.
Yeah, I got my phone, but I was still like all delirious and not really like making sense. And I text Dan and I put like, bring me some barley water.
Oh my God, these texts! I was like, oh,
yeah, like that was one of them. But you were like, what is that?
Yeah, and you were telling me, but she was telling me to sneak it in.
Yeah,
she said, I'm not allowed it. Bring me barley. I'm not
label
allowed
it lard so they don't know.
Well, obviously, I'm just so happy you're back. I'm like, I'll do anything, all right? We'll get some barley in. You know what I mean? If she needs barley, we'll get her barley.
It's out in the field harvesting barley.
It was like barley water. I think it does exist, but I don't know where I got it from.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like a squash. But
no, I didn't mean fruit and barley. I meant like in my delivery. I remember it was like a specific kind of barley water that I thought would cure me, and they weren't giving it me because they wanted me to stay in the hospital. That's why I was convinced.
Oh my God,
was
Molly,
happening.
I'm so sorry.
I know it's so embarrassing when you realise that those like delusions weren't real.
Yeah,
like, it's like the ultimate.
But they felt real to you, and that's enough.
They are, yeah.
It's also very interesting to see what is in your brain that you had no idea was there.
Yeah.
Like somewhere in the crevices of your brain, barley water is a thing.
Yeah, which is so boring.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
That's what's going on in the subconscious.
It's so. I'd also thought Joe, my boyfriend. I thought that he got off with the nurse in front of me. So I was annoyed at him for like a week because I was like, no, he got off with a nurse in front of me.
God.
And I couldn't speak because I had a trachea, so I just wrote heartbroken on a piece of paper.
Oh my God! Oh.
And then bless Joe, he comes in like, hello. And then I started realising, I don't know if he did kiss the nurse. I'm not sure. He could have. And
Maybe he did. Maybe he did, you know.
Oh God, you in a hospital with heartbroken written on a piece of paper, that would go off on Tumblr. Like
Yeah.
15 years ago.
With the tracking. But to be honest, after hearing Olga's Valentine's story, I'm mistrustful of everyone now. I'm like, he did. He got off with someone.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He put lard in your feeding machine.
I did
to
have
fatten you
lard.
up. She tried to fatten you up with lard.
Yeah.
This nurse. So moved around a lot in school.
Yeah.
Final school you were at, was that happy, or did you hate school throughout, do you think?
I didn't hate it. I think I hated the first maybe year because it was like a big cultural shift to move from Russia to the UK. But also I went to a mental school here. It was a boarding school that was American, but it was in the middle of in the middle of Thorpe on the outskirts of Staines, where Thorpe Park is. And so it was like an extremely British town that had this American school where everybody pretended we were in America. So we had American teachers, American food, like we were studying American history.
So
it was insane. It made no sense. Like we had like Hershey chocolates and we were having like it was like we had hamburgers and hot dogs all the time. It was just it was
everyone
mental.
American?
There was a lot of Americans.
Right, okay.
A lot of them were also international.
Because my mum lives in Norfolk now, and she says there's a town where there's an American military base near them, and when you go through it, it's like America.
Yeah, it's
all
super
American shops and American cars and stuff.
It's super.
So you
Yeah.
had cheerleaders and stuff.
We had cheerleaders, we had lacrosse,
So you went to an American school in Thorpe.
Yes. The thing that breaks people's brains is that we had lockers. For some reason, British people are like, can't.
Oh no, I did.
I had lockers.
Oh, well, never freaking mind. I thought, wow, you really love that.
No,
yeah.
but do you know what?
Did you stick things in it like
Yeah,
pictures
stuff
and
people in
stuff?
them.
Yeah.
I had do you remember the program Girls in Love?
What is
Like the
Girls in
Jacqueline
Love?
Wilson book.
I can't say. Never got into Jacqueline
Yeah,
Wilson,
that's
I'm
not
so
an
sorry.
American thing. Maybe that's why
Yeah.
no one was reading
Maybe
it
not.
there.
We were reading the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a very like.
Any
it
school
only had one
shootings?
season.
I mean, I hear they got a school shooter last year. Yeah. a very immersive experience.
If we're gonna do it properly.
It was a mental time, and it was weird because anytime we go into town, like to go to the View or to the Pizza Hut or the HMV, it would just make no sense because we would like sort of keep acting American, and we had these like loud accents. It was as weird as
Is
it
it that
sounds.
school that was why you sound so American?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was
okay.
it non-uniform then?
We had a uniform.
Oh, you did have a uniform.
But it didn't look like you, not nearly as fabulous as you guys.
Why? What was different?
It was like V-neck sweaters and trousers.
V-neck sweaters.
Yeah. It would be like a V-neck with a collar popping out.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
No.
we
To
did
be
have
fair,
that.
that's that. My mates,
I
all of
had
my
that,
mates
like,
went to a
lot of
different school to
line.
me, and they had the Parswood uniform was like sweaters and
Yeah,
polo
we did
shirts.
actually
Yeah.
have them.
So you did have that.
I had one of them jumpers that goes like that. with a
Yeah.
line
Oh
on
yeah,
it.
yeah. But the polo shirt is so. Why are you dressing kids in blazers and ties? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Dress for the job you want.
yeah, but it's just
AC/DC.
so uncomfortable. My school was dead strict for uniform as well.
Would you get like,
I was always in trouble. Yeah,
what
for
kind of point
uniform.
system of punishment did you have at your school?
I can't remember, but
Did you
it
get
was.
tardies or?
We had detentions.
Yeah.
Yeah, detentions, and then you go on a thing. If you were really bad, you go on a thing called uniform report.
What is that?
It's so embarrassing. Where every lesson you have to go to the front and give your teacher your little card, and the teacher looks at your uniform and then ranks your uniform, kind of thing.
Oh,
Okay, you know what
ranks it.
drives
Yeah.
me fucking crazy about this is that like you as a child are taking it seriously because it's probably believably the worst thing that's ever happened to you in your life. What the fuck is the teacher doing?
Yeah.
Any teachers who took this stuff seriously, I'm look back at them and I think you're a fucking loser.
Yeah.
You know
But-
there's a
but-
world out there. The
but-
kid doesn't.
Yeah.
But then you
No,
get
'cause-
the odd teacher who, in reflection, was against what was happening, but trying to do their job, and then they kind of go soft on you, and then that gives you a weird sort of double standard.
Yes.
And then one day they all of a sudden do flip and do give you a detention or whatever.
And
you're
then
like,
you're-
what
you're-
the hell?
We had
You
that.
know?
So we had a group of seniors, which was like a 1 year older than me, who got in trouble on a school trip because they all drank. And the way the teachers found out is because one of the schoolgirls, the fucking dumbass, told the cool teacher. First of all, don't do that. But obviously, the cool teacher,
A
obviously,
lesson learned,
yeah,
though.
big time.
Oh no.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, and it was the cool teacher because I remember.
And I bet they were just like, oh yeah,
right.
awesome.
It was a cool teacher because she told us that camel toe is for a vagina and frog eyes is for a penis.
Right.
And I was like, I guess you're cool, you know about genitals. And then the girl told her about drinking. Don't do that.
Oh no.
Ah. Did you ever have like a favourite teacher, like someone who you feel?
Yeah, I did.
Did you?
Art teacher. Did your PE teacher like you? Because
Ah.
I had a theory. I don't know if it was like this at your school, but I had a theory that the PE teachers only like the popular kids.
Yeah.
But I think it's because popular kids are good at sports.
Athletic. Yeah.
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 And I wasn't good at sports, so the PE teacher didn't like me.
Well,
But
I
they would
agree
like
with you.
buzz off like a certain girl, and it's like she was the most popular.
Yeah.
Like the prettiest one. They were like,
Did
yeah.
you have it where the sporty kids who they'd be playing football afterwards, so they were allowed to wear their tracksuits, so that all the cool like sporty kids
Oh, yeah, no, I
would
know
be getting
exactly
about
what
in
you mean.
tracksuits,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you'd be like,
yeah.
"That's so unfair! I want to wear a tracksuit."
That's not cool.
Like,
But I think the PE teacher is also oftentimes like the coach for, let's say, after school football. And so they have sort of a pre-existing relationship from outside the class. So they have inside jokes and they're like, oh my God, like you played so well yesterday night. And
That's
you're like,
so true.
I don't have that kind of rapport.
Yeah,
We
it
didn't
was
hang
like-
out last
Yeah.
night.
It was like they actually hung out.
yeah,
and
because
hung
they
out.
play like badminton together. And like the
Yeah.
best badminton player would be like my PE teacher would be like desperate to beat him and stuff. So they'd have this sort of laddie banter. And it's like, what? You're his teacher.
Yeah.
What were your sports at school then? Were they American at the school?
Yeah, we had lacrosse, which always baffles me because lacrosse even isn't that popular in America. But I think they only play it in America. Where else do they play lacrosse?
I know like lacrosse is a thing in the UK.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a random sport that I knew like a couple of people would play outside of school.
It's so random.
It's a
I
really
do
weird
remember it.
sport.
I don't think I did it, but I do remember it vaguely. I think some
What-
people had like the set, so
You're-
they could play it in
but
the garden.
you are so allergic to sports, so I'm actually interested to know what is lacrosse Could you?
Yeah, what is lacrosse?
It's like, right, okay,
Yeah,
if
yeah,
I've got the right thing.
yeah.
It's like that thing. They play it in Alice in Wonderland, right?
Is that cricket? That's cricket.
No, but it's a little bit different. It's like cricket, but a bit different.
Well, no. But keep going. No, you're so wrong.
You
But
like
keep
put
going.
it on
Okay.
you put a ball on a finger and you go like that, but it's not cricket.
Wait,
you
you
go like that.
No, you're thinking. Oh,
What am I
I
thinking
knew
of?
it. You're thinking of croquet.
Croquet.
I knew
That's what I'm thinking
I
of.
knew it. I was like, "There's no way Molly knows what lacrosse is." I really didn't want to mansplain you, but I was like, "Let's just see where this goes."
Right, what's lacrosse then?
It's like
It sounds similar. They've
It's
got
a net bag on a stick, like almost like a butterfly net, and then you catch a ball with it.
Oh.
yeah, and I think I don't know. You try and a bit like hockey, I guess. I think you try and throw it in a net. I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
But
Yeah,
they,
that's
the
weird. So you played
jocks.
lacrosse while you.
I didn't play it, but the jocks in the movie American Pie play it.
Right. Yeah.
Did you have jocks? Was your school like?
Of course we had
Yeah,
jocks.
but of course, I went to school near Staines. Of course, I had jocks. How? Yeah, like. So, did you have all of the, in the American film, like the jocks, the nerds, the?
Oh yeah, we had and everybody was sitting at their own tables, and
Like Mean Girls.
yeah. It was I can't overstate how much
Of
of
an
a
American
movie it
experience
was.
it was.
Who was your group?
Oh God, I think it's the International Freaks because we did not fully fit
Everyone
into.
was an international freak, though, weren't they? Or was
No,
some of them
'cause there's
actually
loads of
American?
Americans. I'd say like 70% of them were actually American, so they were creating the actual hierarchy, and then the international freaks would either slot in or just be their own thing.
Yeah.
And so it would always be huge news when an international student would start dating an American student, and it would be it was almost like a diplomatic sort of handshake.
Yeah.
It was really really
wow.
scandalous.
Were there any English kids there?
I think like two.
I bet they were real freaks.
They were losing their minds.
Yeah.
What was it like living at school? With the boarding school thing?
Filthy.
Yeah.
And
Teenagers are
escape.
filthy. And
Were you
they
like
smell.
shagging and stuff? Well,
There-
people shagging.
Well, girls were not allowed to boys' dorms and vice versa, so there was a lot of
Right.
gay stuff going on. Lots of gay stuff.
Really?
And in retrospect, not all of them were gay, not even bi. It was more of like horny.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've said this before on here, but I remember year 9. As soon as we came back to year 9, just everyone was just unbelievably horny. It was like a massive change. It's
Yeah.
like things just were turned. It was just a horrible atmosphere, actually.
Yeah.
Year 9.
I remember I didn't finish Harry Potter the book series because I got halfway through the last book and I thought not enough sex in it, and I put it down and I never picked it up.
Wasn't
Oh
horny
my
enough.
God.
for
It was
you.
not horny enough. Was not horny enough.
Was there a horny book that you?
I
found
just
as-
switched immediately to romantasy. It was like that to 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
I remember what I was going to say. I think because we were in a fake American school, it was almost like more American than an actual American school because we're all doing an impression of an American movie. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the only thing we knew was 10 Things I Hate About You. So we're like, let's be 10 Things I Hate
Yeah.
About You.
Wow.
And
it's quite uncanny, isn't it?
It's super
Did
weird.
you
It's like
wa-
Disneyland.
Did you want to go
Yeah.
to an American school? So what year were you when you moved there?
14.
14. But did you want to? Was that like a thing?
God,
'Cause
no.
You
I
could
cried
see
every
that when
day.
you were
I
4.
think I'd want
You would
to.
want
You
that.
really? In a
Really?
movie,
You would
yeah,
really
that's such
want
a
that.
fantasy.
Yeah.
Wearing heels to school.
Yeah.
But do you think like your parents wanted you to have an American experience or something?
There was like two sort of administrative reasons. One of them is because they wanted me to go to an American university. And the second one, from what I understand, and you guys know this better than I do, like there are, I guess, like blocks of education that happen in the UK, I guess like GCSEs or A-levels or whatever. And I think the year I wanted to transfer, it was like uncomfortably sitting in that.
Yeah.
So like it wasn't the beginning of a new block.
Sure,
So I
sure.
wouldn't be able to go to a UK school. I don't
Yeah,
think.
got you.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And did you live near the school? Oh no, you.
I lived in
boarding
the school.
In the school.
Oh,
Very
yeah,
near
actually,
it.
Very
Your
near.
family didn't live near that.
No,
Did they live
no,
in
no, no.
London?
They lived in Germany.
Oh.
Yeah, so I was away.
wow.
Was it
Oh my god.
not to get too
I'd
not
have
to
been
get
scared.
too deep? Was it a bit like sad at times?
Yeah,
you know,
was that
like
sad?
like just no escape from school. Like it sounds like you weren't bullied in that school, but
I feel like
the
I
idea
was
of not
so,
being able to get away and escape it.
Yeah, I
think
feel like
would
I
be-
was so childlike as well. Like I would find that quite overwhelming, especially if you got bullied in the other school. Like, was it like just intense?
The first year was really, really tough. The first year
Yeah.
I would like call my parents, beg them to take me back.
Yeah.
But I think what happens is that it's like being in school as like the same as having parents, in terms of the amount of control they have over you, but it's a different kind of control. So for example, if I were to go into town with my parents at home, I could come back whenever I wanted to, but I would have to report to them what I'm doing at any given moment.
Yeah.
Whereas it was the opposite in school, whereas like you go to London, we don't give a shit what you do. You just have to be back by 9 p.m.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like a different kind of control. But yeah, I look back at it and it's like, yeah, we were like 14 going into London unsupervised. I think that's crazy.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. I'll tell you this now. I would have loved. That is what I really wanted as a 14-year-old. I hated the lack of independence. Like,
Okay.
I had a real issue with like not being able to go into town, or my parents just go, "No, you can't actually." You know, the idea that you could just go to London.
Yeah.
Were you not allowed to go to town?
I think, how old would I have been? I was, but it was like a big deal. I think like year 8, so 13.
And you'd
Yeah.
have to specify what you'd be doing, right?
Yeah.
Or make up what you're doing. Okay, age 14, you can go into London. What are you doing? Go.
Oh,
Camden Market, you gotta go to
Yeah.
Camden.
Yeah.
Cyberdog.
I'm going.
Cyberdog. Yeah. Camden, it definitely was.
I'm going
M&M
head
World.
shops. Like,
Where?
I'm trying to get hold of drugs.
Okay.
100%.
Age 14.
Yeah, I was smoking weed when I was 14 years old.
That's why you weren't allowed to go to town.
No, but that's
You're
the
gonna be doing
irony.
that.
That's the irony that I was allowed to like go to the park and stuff.
Did you have a beard then?
A beard?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So how are you passing as 18? Do you have a fake ID?
Well, so when I was about 15 or 16, I had a fake ID.
I made my fake ID in the arts room in my school. So our art teacher was really chill. She saw me do it.
And
Yeah.
it worked.
Yeah.
It was a
And
legit
did you do it
one.
21 because you're American?
That's a 14-year-old telling people she's 21. Yeah.
Mine was like a 21 or 22-year-old blonde Polish woman. And I just found it, and it worked.
Really?
Yeah, it looked nothing like her whatsoever. And it
Christ.
worked. She was just like very, because I had like big chubby cheeks, big nose, and she was like petite features, blonde. Like, I had no idea how it worked. But I think it was an era where they just didn't really
Yep.
give a fuck.
Fair.
You know?
Mm.
Okay, so you're going to a head shop.
Well, I think so. As I say that, I'm like, I don't know if that was really what I wanted. I think that was me trying to, like,
Be cool.
be cool or get friends.
Yeah.
Or like the school I went to wasn't that cool, but it was small, and I had friends who were quite naughty who went to another school. So I was kind of trying to impress them,
Yes, of course.
whilst also coming back from the weekend and impressing my actual schoolmates with all of these like you know, making out of saying all these stories of what I'd been doing,
Yeah.
or saying I could get cigarettes or Rizzler or whatever,
Uh-huh.
or pick up weed and stuff. When really, I don't think it was who I was. Like,
Yeah.
I think
You don't think
genuinely,
you're
I'd
fingering
rather.
women on the weekend?
No, yeah, but I think genuinely, I would have go to London. I'd have wanted to just go to like magic shops. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And that's who I
Oh,
really was.
yeah.
Or I wanted to probably watch stand-up comedy or
Yeah.
and do stuff like that.
I tried to run away to London once, but I didn't know what I was
Oliver
doing.
Twist.
How old were you?
Well, I feel like I had the mentality of as if I was 8, but I think I was actually like 13 or 14. But I'd never really got the train or anything. But I just got on a random train, and I think it went to Scarborough. I think it was Scarborough.
Wait, how'd your parents find you?
I didn't go all the way. I panicked, and then I got off, and then I rang my mum. Mum was like, quiet.
You tried to
And I
go
was
to
like, I don't
London
know.
via
I
Scarborough.
just got on a random train,
Molly.
and it was because Green Day were playing at Milton Keynes, and I had no money. I had no idea where that was.
Running away
I
to
was like,
Milton
I'm just gonna get on the train and go and see Green Day, and it'll work out.
But you are very spontaneous, aren't
Yeah,
you? You
yeah.
always have been.
Yeah.
Uh, Well, so what age are you then when you're running away to see Green Day? With
I
no
think I was
ticket
13,
either.
I think
No
I was
ticket
no
either.
ticket, no money. No idea what train was. No, didn't even know like where's where in the in the country. I was like, oh, I'm sure this is the way. I think I just thought, there's Manchester and there's London.
Yeah.
Like that's it.
Two
And
places.
Wales on holiday.
Yeah.
But only on holiday.
And
Yeah.
Blackpool.
Yeah.
And that's it.
What were you doing when you'd go to London then? So you're like 14, and
Oh,
you could go to London over the weekend kind
Yeah.
of thing.
And again, do whatever you want.
Every weekend.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we're doing a lot of junk food. Like it would be like order every item of KFC. Like that thing that you imagine as a kid, where you're like, this is what I would do if I didn't have my parents weren't around. I
Yeah.
was doing a lot of that. So there was
Yeah.
a lot of excessive eating. There was a lot of sort of attempts at parkour or watching people skateboard in that area by South Bank Center.
Right.
Um,
Yeah.
That was cool.
And you're not drinking and doing drugs at this point?
Oh, we were drinking and doing drugs. I mean,
Yeah.
I would say we were drinking. I did not discover drugs until way later in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was like a clubbing. I would say the most clubbing I've ever done in my life was in high school. Yeah. And like the flavor of clubbing was very like high heel short skirts and sparkler champagne.
When you're
type
what,
vibes.
like 16?
Wow, yeah, in
You
London.
go into
16,
places.
17. Yeah.
And you could just... But then, would you not get in trouble for coming back late?
Oh, well, then you have a cool parent sign you out. And so I had a friend who was living by the school. So she was a day student. She wasn't a boarder. And her mom was cool. And she's like, well, I'll let you go clubbing.
So she signs you out so the school think you're with her.
Yeah.
And then she lets you go.
Oh, that's cool that you could do that.
Yeah. And then the school calls the mom and it's like, are the girls good? And she's like, yeah, the girls are good.
Wow.
And the girls are going,
Yeah, the girls are very good. The girls are lit. That's class.
What else would you do in the evening after school? Like, if you're not going out on the weekend, like, what is there to do?
You go to Staines, you go to the View.
So you could leave the school in the evening then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then we have to study hall for 2 hours every day as well. So after school, you do your after school activity, then you have dinner, then you study for 2 hours. So when you go to the View, you're going to the View on the weekends most often.
Oh, so you can't really avoid doing homework because you've got to be at study.
But at study hall, you're just on your laptop Skyping people or MSNing people.
And
Right,
yeah.
As long as you're in there, you're not actually.
There's not a teacher there. It's all very structured though.
It's like
feels
homework
all your
club.
time.
Yeah. And then you have to, like, even on weekends, even when you're drunk, you have to come in and sign in and say, I'm back. So you have to, like, as you're wobbling, go in, sign your name, not open your mouth, not make any eye contact. Because the second they start talking to you, they're going to know. Yeah. And you just run to your dorm.
Oh my God.
Is it one of those things where when you talk about it, particularly say with us, you realise, you know, when you just think you had a normal school time, and then you talk about it, you're like, oh wait, that's not.
Oh my
God. You know when like your mum or something says a phrase growing up, and then one day you just whip the phrase out.
Yeah.
Like my mum always she used to say like, oh, I'm sat here like Piffy on a rock bun.
What the fuck does that mean?
Meaning like I'm just a spare part here. Like I'm sat around waiting, doing nothing.
What's a piffy and what's a
Well,
rock
I
bun?
can't. I tried to Google it and it made no sense. And I just threw that out once. Everyone was like, "What?" I was like, do you not say that?" I thought everyone says that.
I can't think of an example, but I've got a few of those, but I've been saying them wrong.
Yeah.
Like what?
Because I can't think. There's something like hot as leather or something. No, I don't know. It's like when you get lyrics wrong.
Yeah.
Like you know the song "I Can't Speak French, Girls Aloud."
Yeah.
I remember my friend thought it was "I Can't Speak Right." And she sang that for years and years. It was a version of that, but I can't remember what it was. But I've always got things slightly off. Because I'm feeling like yours not puffin, not piffin?
No, it is. I've Googled it. It's Piffy on a rock bun. I think it's from some old film or something like that. That her dad must have said. But just on getting lyrics wrong, I remember once seeing Dizzy Rascal at Kendall Calling. I was like 16, and he left the stage. And at the end, I was chanting with everyone, like, encore, 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 encore. And then someone went to me, Dan, they're saying bonkers. Honestly. But yeah.
But that's more reasonable.
Yeah. But it's just so posh to be going,
Spiritual
encore. Like,
Yeah.
But you know what I mean, though? Like, at what point do you think you realised that you didn't have a normal school experience? Because that isn't normal. You went to an American school in an English town where... You know what I mean?
Well, I guess I always knew because...
Did you think you always knew? Yeah, because you...
It was always weird to explain. I had to explain it to everybody since... Like, I had to explain it to kind of my parents. I had to explain it to anyone I met.
Yeah.
I had to explain it to everyone at uni.
And I guess
they were like, what do you mean you're Russian British? Why do you sound like this? Like, there's you got to constantly be explaining it.
Yeah, I understand. And I guess you were used to moving around in school a lot anyway, so you kind of knew you were on a slightly, like... unusual path.
Yeah. I love how you're like, what's the most respectful way to say
like,
fucking freak?
I was like, I need this to not sound like an insult. And then I paused for a bit too long. So this is Olga at school.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It is a weird looking school,
It
isn't
is
it?
You have glasses.
No.
These fancy schools, they even train you how to behave on a plane. and by the look of the thing, you were failing that class.
Hey!
What's going on here?
Plane class.
This
is me on the way back from a school trip to Berlin. And I remember I did that really annoying thing that girls do, which is take a boy's glasses as a form of flirting. It also works with a hat. And then my friend Hannah was right behind me. And Hannah thought she was a lesbian. Turned out very Christian. And so she took this photo of me. And I thought I was giving sex.
What was the boy like?
Uninterested.
Uninterested. Oh. Well, they look like nerd glasses to me, so you know.
I'm kind of, and again, this might sound cruel. I'm relieved to know that they weren't your actual glasses because that really made me thought, oh God, she was a nerdy loser at school, and she doesn't know it. This is heartbreaking. She thought she was going out doing parkour. Get real.
No, I had plastic ones for parkour.
Yeah.
Did you ever wear fake glasses? Did you ever do?
Of course, babes,
because we're the same age as well. 'Cause it was a big thing on like MySpace. Oh, you've got the ones from the cinema. You know, 3D glasses. Popped out the bit and then took pictures with them.
My mate
so desperately wear glasses. I'd always pretend that I couldn't see, and it still didn't work.
My mate's really like can't see without glasses, and he says it's so annoying when everyone's like trying his glasses on. They're all just having a brilliant time, and he's like, I can't fucking see. You know what I mean? You're just sat there blind whilst everyone wears your thing and laughs at how ridiculous they look.
That's why you got to bring a spare.
You have glasses.
I remember your
glasses phase.
I meant to wear glasses.
Really?
But this is just how ill I am, I guess.
Wait, so what can you see? Very close or very far?
Both.
So I'm just a blur to you.
I'm blind, but I got used to it, so everyone is a blur. That's probably when I was saying I don't recognise people.
Yeah, I have a suspicion as to
I think
why
it's
you don't
because I
recognize
am blind. And then I kind of had an epiphany. I was like, I mean, I have dyspraxia, which I always think is really bad, but maybe I'm just can't see. Maybe the reason I'm bumping into people and knocking drinks over is because I'm fucking blind. Thing is I got an eye test a while ago, and afterwards they said they were like, this is Rebecca, and then Rebecca, she's going to welcome you to the world of glasses. And it honestly made me want to spew up. And I was just trying these glasses on, and I just bought 2 horrible pairs of glasses.
Was this not? I remember you having them on like a few years ago.
Yeah.
You weren't sure whether to gig in them. I remember you going, and I think, didn't you say you felt unfunny, but you looked really funny?
Yeah. No, I definitely looked really funny in them.
You almost looked like too funny. You look like a character.
Yeah.
You look like you're like, oh, who's this guy?
Yeah, this guy is fucking. He's got some stuff to say. I want to know how this lad's brain works. Fucking hell. Let's see how he views life. Jesus Christ. But then I put them on a little bit ago, just to watch a film on my own. I was like, I might try those glasses out. And I was watching the film Conclave, and I was like, this is absolutely awesome. I was like, the acting is incredible. I was like, and then I realised, I was like, oh no, it's because I can see. So I do, and then I started wearing them a little bit, and I recently lost them. So now I need to go back and buy some more.
Why didn't you get contacts?
Because everyone tells me I won't be able to like deal with contacts. They're like, you'll get an eye infection. It'll end up in your brain. It'll end up in my brain. Or
tobacco stuck in it.
Do you know when you see someone who is coordinated, like lose a contact lens in their eye, and then they have to fish it out? Do you two wear
sorry, it's just giving me.
Is that one of your nasty?
I guess I'm just discovering that it is.
Yeah.
Kind of sounds like it is.
Exactly.
I don't really mind because I feel like I always get bits of makeup in my eye, like bits of.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm always just picking stuff out my eye anyway.
The thing is, I have very. Be fair to say, deep set eyes.
What?
Yeah. Would that be a stretch to say?
Half your fingers gone.
Yeah. Need to get like one of those big extender forks to like get it. So, but no, I
Yeah,
would
you
like.
looked very fun though. You looked like the
You did
fun
look like a
girl.
fun. You look like a laugh
I
for
was
sure.
having fun. I was having lots of fun.
Yeah.
Class clown. Were you guys class clowns?
Yeah.
I don't think I was saying this on the. I don't think I was funny, but only to my small group of friends. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wasn't really like impressing generally everyone. If anything, I think I was annoying a lot of people. I think I had a certain sense of humor that was like, you know, it was a bit too weird that only my friends would like it, and other people would find it annoying
I hear you.
and
I hear
probably
you.
obnoxious.
And fundamentally, isn't that what we are now?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh,
For every person who
totally.
finds us funny, I'm sure there's someone who finds us annoying.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
there
I
certainly
feel like
is.
I feel like I've got called alternative comedian, but I'm not. But I feel like, oh no, it's probably just because I'm still like not making everyone laugh. I'm still like got that slightly weird sense of
Okay,
humor.
I'm about to make some enemies, but sometimes alternative comedian is a shorthand for a person who cares about their aesthetic and what they look like. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. The second you have a distinct look, people are like, oh, you're alternative. And it's like, no, you just don't look in the mirror.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean, though?
Yeah, no,
Because it's like every
totally.
alternative comic that you could think of, you can like distinctly, you could create, and I say this as a compliment, a Halloween costume of.
Yeah.
And I
yeah,
could,
you've
and
got a look.
Yeah, you've got a look. You've got a look.
Yeah.
Like Harry Hill, that's a Halloween costume.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we've all got a look though. So we all alternative.
I guess
Yeah.
so. I guess so. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a theory, and I want to run it by you. And this theory started percolating with when one of my ex-boyfriends brought this up. We stereotype the cool, popular kids as the ones who fuck. But in reality, the people who really fuck in high school are goths. Discuss.
Yeah, I think that's true. Not me. I wasn't.
Okay.
But there was alternative girls that were.
Because I think they're always dating older guys. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. And they are more rebellious in a way.
Yeah, and they're not caught up in all the school bullshit.
Exactly, because no
and
one's
all the
going to do
drama.
gossip about it because no one gives a shit about it.
Yeah.
Whereas the prom queen, she's got a reputation on the line.
Yeah, and she's really like she's in the echo chamber, or the vacuum of school. Sorry,
Exactly.
like really caught up in it all, and it's all status.
Yeah.
Whereas some loser goth just wants to get their fucking end away. Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
but I feel like my school though it wasn't like because I had a friend that went to a grammar school and her popular girls were like the most beautiful girls.
Yeah.
And they kind of had that like they might have like had a short skirt on, but there was something a bit like prim and proper about them. But at my school, the most popular girls were like they were like the hardest. So they might have not been the most beautiful, but they could like beat the shit out of you. Do you know what I mean?
Fuck
They were
yeah.
like scary. They had like an uncle that was in prison. Do you know, like it was like that fight. It was like the toughest. Was the most popular.
I feel like in my school and in your school, uncle in prison meant completely different things.
Yeah. Completely different crimes.
yeah,
Same
definitely.
cell, maybe.
But yeah, I think those girls were fucking though because they were just like dead naughty. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they were like, you know, like
And maybe a bit older beyond their years as well.
yeah,
Like
definitely.
if you've
always
been to a
interesting,
prison to visit your uncle, you're probably
Yeah.
gonna grow. You're gonna grow
Yeah.
up a little bit.
Yeah, but then there was some girls that had that, like the pretty popular girls. So there was them as well.
Yeah.
and they kind of united in some way. PE, the uniting PE.
I think they are now every lesbian couple you've ever seen.
Yeah.
The femme in the
I could
mask,
so see
right?
that. Yeah, but yeah, I think they all united in PE and probably all to get me, like, you know,
Because they were
like,
jealous of your looks and your humor.
What you think
Yeah,
it was
those-
all about you?
Yeah, it was all about me. They had, what they had
100%.
in common was like they hated me.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
such a comedian thing to think
Oh, yeah.
that everyone like chose certain subjects and hobbies all to hate you.
Yeah, but I was wrong though because they all forgot about that.
yeah. Don't think.
That's the worst thing they could have done. Because I always think people either love me or hate me, but regardless, they're definitely thinking about me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that would be the most. That would the fact that they're not thinking of me. That's more offensive than hating me.
Did you have packed lunches at your school?
No way, at canteen.
Oh, so you could only do canteen.
Well, you could go to like the.
Oh yeah, because you live there, so you would. Yeah, you're not gonna have.
Fat lunch, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have your own fridge and stuff? Could you keep food in?
We had a fridge for the entire dorm. Yeah.
Okay.
But I was doing a lot of really, I want to say borderline self-harm with shelf-stable things. Like we got, obviously, jar of Nutella, an easy midnight snack.
Yeah.
I got really into just icing at the jar. I could just eat a jar of chocolate icing.
Oh.
See that
Yeah.
you could do that kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's,
Normal
That's
kids, you
what
can't
that
do
does
that.
feel American
Yeah,
as
no
well.
one-
I feel like I've seen that in a film.
No one's
before.
policing you. You take a knife and you just eat. You eat the chocolate icing out of the thing, and then you sort of, I guess, sext strangers on MSN Messenger.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Did you have an
Hours.
MSN
Hours.
boyfriend?
I had many.
Oh, did you?
I had many. I was also doing a lot of catfishing at the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Who were you pretending to be?
I was pretending to be this like extremely attractive Russian girl who was like a friend of a friend who I've never met. I would like to.
Oh,
use
an
not
actual
even not even a
person.
celebrity.
Yeah. And I would like to use this platform to apologize to her for anything that has happened. We created it was like a thing that I did with like two of my friends, and one of them like kind of knew her, and then she was just like my beast.
Your beast.
Like I would like sign up for things as her. I would go on forums as her. Like she was my alter
You,
ego.
you became her.
I became her. Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry, maybe this is too much.
No, I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I think I got catfished. I thought I was going out. I mean, I'd said last time that I had an MSN boyfriend who looked like Billy Joe from Green Day, but I also thought I was going out with Billy Joe from Green Day for a bit on AOL.
Oh, baby.
I know.
Wait, how did he find you?
Well, his email was something like BillyJoeArmstrong@AOL.com. Like, so it wouldn't be him. Do you know what I mean? And we were. It was too obvious.
Yeah.
And he called me. Oh God.
Go on.
He called me something like.
Babe, we were groomed. It was clear.
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
being
No, it's not
groomed.
even. He called me like, and you're the annoying girl from the UK, and I made that my like name, and I wrote that on my like diary, and I was like, yeah, that's what Billy Joe calls me, annoying
How old
girl.
were you?
Probably too fucking old. Do you know what I
Billy
mean?
Joe's
Like,
negging you.
yeah,
For sure.
yeah. It never went too far. It was quite wholesome. Wholesome. We were
Yeah,
in
it was-
love, you know.
Yeah.
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 It was wholesome.
And I
It
think
was
you
just
were.
a man pretending to be a celebrity
Yeah.
and making you feel like he loved you.
Yeah, I
wholesome
also
stuff.
thought I had Bam Margera on MSN, but looking
That's
back,
actually, that I believe.
Yeah.
That I believe. It was so easy to pretend to be someone else back then.
Yeah. Yeah. I said that in an ominous way. Like, yeah. it
Were
was.
you on MSN?
Yeah, I pretended to be Billy Joe once. Can we hear about lunch, please?
Yes, yeah. So you said it was like burgers and hot. Was it quite unhealthy then?
Yeah.
Massive portions.
Massive portion. I mean, you would, I guess, portion yourself because it was like,
Speed eat challenges. Yeah.
yeah, the dream, the
Wet
absolute
t-shirt
dream.
contest. I don't know, just naming American things. Yeah, so what we talking? You got burgers, you got hot dogs.
You got dry ass pasta. with
Okay,
meatballs.
similar to us then. That's similar.
Did you have Pasta King?
No way.
What the hell is Pasta
No.
King?
Pretty British thing.
It was a British.
It's kind of the only thing that me and Molly have in common from our schooling
is that?
experience.
It was just like this, you know, like it was like how do you explain it? Like a little section that was on its own. Called
They
Pasta
basically
King.
tried to make pasta cool,
Yeah.
and it worked.
It's called kink or king?
King.
Oh, I was like, do I have a Pasta King?
Pasta
okay.
King. Yeah, me
What
and
kind
Molly
of
both have
podcast is
Pasta
this?
King. We like to get boiled in water. till
Okay,
we're
what the
all-
fuck is a Pasta King?
It really is just a
It's-
counter at school with branding that says Pasta King,
That's it.
and you get pasta
But
there.
other schools also had the same branding,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like, oh my god.
So are you doing red sauce, white sauce?
it
What are
was
we doing?
like
Yeah, different
a
sauces every
different
day,
one, different
yeah.
one every day. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds kind of good.
Yeah,
was-
it was. It
it was good.
It came in after Jamie Oliver. That was like the.
And that was the healthy option.
Yeah,
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 'cause it was
yeah.
healthy.
Yeah, because it just want chips, you know.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
Okay, but you have potato smiley faces. You got that stuff.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
Yeah, on
Pizza?
Fridays. On Friday,
Pizza, yeah.
only on Fridays. On Fridays we'd have chips and stuff,
Yeah.
and pizza slices, and weirdly, like one day in my school was like bacon and sausages at lunch. It was like all day breakfast.
Oh,
day.
that's good.
Yeah, but I can't remember if that was a Friday or a different day.
This is the most British thing I've
Would
ever
you
heard
have
in my
not
life.
had that?
No.
Oh my god, did you get pancakes?
Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah.
I'm fairly sure we did. But also, I remember once a month we would have like a global meal. It would had a name for it, but basically a community from like a couple of people from a specific country would cook for everybody.
Oh, that's
so I remember we had a
nice.
Russian one, and we had Chinese and Taiwanese, and it was really, really fun. And I guess that's like as much variety as we would get.
So it doesn't sound too dissimilar.
It's not that dissimilar. I'm so sorry. I feel like I've really let you down here.
No, don't get me wrong. Your
Well,
school days have been absolutely bonkers. Please do not apologise. Yeah, we certainly got our share of a weird school there, definitely.
What about the music you listen to? Did you listen to UK music?
Well, that's the
like
crazy
Sugar
thing.
Babes and
So I
stuff?
went to school 2006 to 2010 here in the UK.
Yeah.
I did not find out about the band Arctic Monkeys until two years later.
Wow.
Isn't that insane?
Oh.
We were listening to like emo music. We were listening to 303. We were listening to Fall Out Boy. Like that was where we were at. Warped Tour all through and through.
Oh my god.
So like we absolutely did not clock anything happening in the UK.
no
I don't think I knew who the
way.
Prime Minister was. Like it was
Yeah,
mental.
the patriot in me, patriot, not nationalist, is like it is like a bit gutted that you missed out on all the British stuff at that
Yeah.
age. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. What about TV as well? Were you watching
We didn't have a
regular-
TV. That's the one thing we didn't have. We would just torrent How I Met Your Mother and South Park.
Should we grade Olga then on her
Yes.
school experience? All right. So.
oh
I mean,
yeah. I didn't ask
we
you how
didn't-
did how
we've
did
not
you
even
actually
talk about
do?
about academics at all.
Yeah.
Were you on an American curriculum? Of course you were.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to learn it. It
Yeah,
still is
yeah.
bonkers to me.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think the whole American thing is I'm gonna give it that a D. I think.
Oh yeah.
That's just
Did you
mental.
have
Hate
You did A, B, C, D,
Yes,
right?
yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Okay.
But did you do plus and not star? That's American, isn't it?
We did pluses. Yeah.
Oh,
What the
you did
hell
plus-
is a
we
star?
we did stars.
Guys, what the fuck is a star?
But only with A.
Yeah.
You only with A, right?
Yeah, you can't
didn't
get
have
a
a
B
B star,
star.
do you? Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe right.
and you don't
B
have
plus.
minuses either, right? You can't have a B
No.
minus.
No.
It's a B or a
Alright.
B.
Do you know what?
Oh.
No, I'm gonna give you a C minus then. I think.
No, that's not on. I think this sounds quite fun.
All right, yeah, no, I
There's
don't.
something fun and exciting.
like
You're
it
being
then?
harsh. I like
Learning about the
it.
You like the
American
American,
presidents,
American
James?
school thing.
I like the
I guess it is a
I would-
unique
so,
experience.
You love British stuff and I love American things. This is our thing.
I am
right?
like, and I'm pissed off that this word has been captured, but I am a patriot. Do you know what I mean? I'm so pissed off. that
It's such
that
an
now-
American word. It's
Yeah,
so funny.
yeah.
Yes.
But I'm annoyed it's been like taken by like loads of racists and stuff because
Yeah.
I like British humour and
Yeah.
I like our music and stuff. But I just have no interest in America.
You don't. You find
Oh, God,
you
I-
won't even watch like American comedy. I made you watch The
fuck
Chair
all.
Company recently.
Oh, that's good. I
Yeah.
like that. I've got like I don't know if I should talk about it, but fuck it. I've got American management and I had a meeting with them.
Oh my
the
god,
other day.
who?
I'm not gonna say. They're really good.
Okay.
They're really good. But I had a meeting with them, and I just keep making faux pas because I just don't know anything about America. And when I arrived, my British agent was like, "Oh, I'm just talking to X about the weather in California," and I thought he lived in LA, but LA is in California, right? I didn't
Yeah.
know that. So I went, "Oh, you're in California?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm based in California," and we've met like 10 times and
Yeah.
talked about LA. So I was just like, I didn't know LA was in California.
I can't
Well, you know
believe
what?
you didn't know
That's
that.
how they would treat the rest of the world. Do
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You
yeah.
are treating them the way they would treat literally like anyone European.
Yeah.
They won't know what Stockport is.
No, they don't have a
Exactly.
clue. I've met with
Give 'em a taste
I've
of
met
their
with
own
American
medicine.
producers recently, and they didn't know that about the North and South.
Yeah.
They didn't know
Oh,
what
for
Manchester
sure.
was like. You know.
Yeah, Americans can get confused by our accent.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you're trying to, I'm meeting them because I want to work there. I should really know.
Yeah.
Maybe I
Or
need
they
to do.
should just
I need to do
explain it to
one,
them via-
one term at your school. I reckon. And
Yeah,
I'll be
yeah, that's all you
trained up.
need.
Yeah.
But no, that would have been my dream because I was obsessed with American things. I desperately wanted, like, I loved like American films and music. And when Reese's came out, I was just like forcing myself to be obsessed with it. I don't even know if I liked it that much. But when it came out here, I was like, oh my God, this is so me. I would say awesome. Like, yeah, I would have loved your school.
I think you should go be a motivational speaker there.
Yeah, honestly, I would. And I feel like my character there would be like Janice and Mean Girls.
Yes. Oh my god.
That would be like the vibe I would go for.
Yeah, and you would just chill because it's like I remember the art room was like 2 stories high, and it was just like all the cool artsy girls would just like hang out there after school and just like make moody art, and I think you'd be there as well.
Wow, yes,
You'd be
I
there
love that.
Wearing scarves.
Yeah.
I think I'd like them to adjust the curriculum so like once a month they have to do something really British at that school. Do you know what I mean? So maybe even just sending Molly in. That feels.
yeah.
Because they'd be like, "What is this?" They'd be like, "Oh, she's from a place called Salford. You know, this is how they talk."
Yeah. Once a month, we all have to get into a school bus and go to a Millwall match.
Yeah.
Who would you be at my American school? Do you think?
Who would I be?
Oh, that's.
So what are my options then? I'm not a jock. Maybe like it was like a version of Theatre Kids.
Yeah, you could be a drama freak.
I'd be
sure.
a drama freak, 100%. Yeah, closeted drama freak.
Yeah.
Are you on
for
stage
sure.
or are you one of those tech people who's like?
Do you know what? I think I really want to be on stage, but I'm like, I can't get a part. So
you're a tree.
I'm in props or something. No, I make the props.
You make
know,
props.
or I'm a. Did you have one of those people? I know at my mate's school they called it the shout team, and they all wore black hoodies, and they were like the techs who ran it. And then we did have it at our school, the 2 weird lads who did the tech.
I'm picturing like the gay kid in School of Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me for sure.
Have you seen School of Rock?
Yeah, I have.
Okay,
I have seen it.
And you'd be best friends because he'd be the Damien to your Janice.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Yes,
Have you seen Mean Girls?
Yeah, I have. but I
Wow,
can't
you
really
know
remember it.
American
I've
things.
seen like the odd thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just not like an expert on it. Like
No, it's really
everyone else.
refreshing. It's honestly the way that I think it's the way that American people treat the UK.
Yeah,
So you're
yeah,
like, oh, I guess it's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I like for the benefit of my American manager. See, I do respect some American things. Would still like to work there and stuff, and I'll do more research. Because I was about to say, oh, they won't watch this. They definitely will watch this. So, yeah, no, really.
Do you want to just cut all of this out?
No, let's leave it in actually.
Yeah.
Because then they'll know that I'm insecure about it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And you're willing to learn.
Yeah. Exactly. Give me one more. What should I watch? Name one other American thing that you think.
Breaking Bad?
I've seen it.
There you go.
Wow, you
So
know
maybe
stuff.
I'm all right then.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm overthinking this. Because I'm not good with I'm not good with any geography actually. I don't even know where stuff in England is.
And you've been to America. You
have.
did an American road trip.
Yeah, I've been to America 3 times.
Wow.
I think I'm all right actually.
Yeah.
All right. No big deal.
And if you really want to go to America on a budget, Thorpe.
Yeah,
Of course.
That's the cheap
yeah,
way
I
to
think we
do
should
it.
do it.
Yeah. We'll go hang out in Thorpe.
I think we should give Olga a B to even it out.
Yeah, well, a total grade.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go
Yeah,
straight.
because you said C, but I think A.
But that was just specifically on the American thing. I wasn't giving her a
right.
total
Oh,
grade
okay,
of a C.
okay.
No, he was giving me C as a person.
Yeah. No, we'll do that one after.
Okay.
Needs improvement.
Do you think B? But can you explain what we need to explain a bit why B? We didn't really get into the. But I know that you thrived academically. I just know that about
Yeah,
you.
definitely.
Really?
No.
You went to Cambridge, didn't you?
No.
Did you not?
No.
You didn't go to Cambridge. You
I-
go to Oxford.
I got a master's at Oxford. That doesn't count. Anybody can get a master's at Oxford.
Not
You-
anybody.
no, you just fill in an online form. You really do.
What, so you didn't go to
Really?
Oxford?
No.
I was
And you're doing a
sure you went to
PhD,
Oxford.
right?
No.
Are you doing a
I'm
PhD?
doing a PhD now.
You must have done well.
Come on.
Yeah, but this will be because we had Ishan on and he said he did average and then he had loads of A stars.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I
Yeah.
did not.
No.
What grades did you get for? What did you do? You didn't do GCSEs. You did some.
I think I was doing like mostly B's.
Wow. Do you know what I like that?
I like that too.
I'm gonna give you some plus marks for that.
I was one of those like lazy people who was like really loud and confident. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
there just absolutely filling time. And it sounds, if you don't really listen carefully, like I know what I'm talking about. But when you listen, you're like, oh, this bitch has no idea what she's talking about. And I do this to this day on stage and I charge money for it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I respect that.
So wait, what are you doing your PhD in?
Human-computer interaction.
Human-computer interactions, and you worked in computing as
Mm-hmm.
well. So were you very techie at school?
I was very mathy, and then I tried to do math at uni, and it was too hard, so I did comp sci, which is the easier math.
Did you have a computer?
Did I have a computer?
I don't know.
I feel like I'm on Graham Norton.
I don't know, yeah. Don't know what's happening to me.
Help me help you, Dad.
I think my computer's fucking doing something.
Yeah, no, never seen one.
Go on,
Still
Molly.
yet to.
I
Molly,
bet you
take...
had a laptop.
yeah.
Right?
Okay, I think
Can I give you grades, guys?
Yeah, I think you should maybe we should be graded. By the way, I feel like I need to address because the listener / watcher will be this is, have you noticed, this is one of those pens that gets bigger. Do you know, it's like a pen pencil.
I thought they didn't
And
do them anymore.
I've just been snapping it to bits. I
Yeah.
just wanted to reference that.
Yeah.
Did you have these at your school?
I need to call my age. Sorry, someone's calling me.
We were doing so well. We were doing so well.
All right.
Did you have this kind of pencil at your school?
No, actually, I do have a question like this, though, but I think this is kind of important.
Please.
What kind of pencil case were you using?
Thank you so much for asking.
Yeah.
I'm a loose pen in the bag. Loose
No
pen in the
way.
bag.
I didn't think
Really?
that.
I'm rummaging.
Olga.
I'm rummaging.
No way. I would
I'm
have thought you'd have
rummaging.
had a fun pencil case.
I think the person
Some
that I
gel
am today,
pens.
whatever I'm projecting
Yeah.
right now, is not a person I was in high school.
You're
Wow.
projecting highlighters, 3 different types
Yeah.
of rubber,
Yeah.
depending what mood you're
I know.
in.
Yeah.
You know,
It's a dress for the job you want. I just think that, like, I
a
didn't
sparkly
wear-
gel pen that you only use at the end of the day to perk you up and get you through it. Do you
I
what
know,
I mean?
that is what I'm projecting, but I simply
not who
was
you
never
were.
that.
Wow.
Like I dressed on purpose, ugly on purpose, because in my head I was always like, if they really like me, they like me for what I am inside. Like
Oh,
that,
wow.
I was like actively disgusting.
Wow.
So I think we grade you want to go high here, and I like that you were pen loose in the bag. I've got a lot of time for that.
Yeah, that is very
But I am a bit pissed off about this American thing
Yeah.
still. So I think we go B plus.
Yeah, B plus. I'm happy with B plus.
I'm getting flashbacks to high school. B
B
plus
plus.
it is.
Yeah.
B for good
well
job.
done.
Good,
That's quite good. That's
good
quite
job,
good.
sport. Does they say that? In
Yeah, they
America?
do say sport.
Have fun
Yeah.
being average.
We're
Yeah.
gonna put we're gonna make something while we
Do you
put
think
your
they'll let us
face
do
on
that?
it. I feel like we might just keep saying that and then not even do it. I don't think we're gonna make that.
Nah.
I can't see that happening.
Yeah, but we wanted to get everyone's grade like up there. Do you know, like Top Gear? So it's like what everyone's grade who's been on.
Yeah, so you're grading
But
the person.
the
yeah.
problem is, peek behind the curtain for the listener, right now the grade sort of process is me and Molly just sort of saying a letter.
B?
B? Yeah, B. B plus.
I mean, is there a way to have a more official process?
No, I
can't.
quite like that. Yeah, I think it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
yeah.
grade is a feeling.
Olga, been so good to have you.
Yeah.
Have you
Thank
got
you so much for having
anything
me.
you want to plug?
I'm on tour. Come and get
Amazing.
your tickets at rockandrolga.com. The show is called Olga Koch,
And
Fat Tom
you
Cruise.
doing English towns as well, or just?
I'm doing just UK, actually.
Yeah.
I'm loving the name.
Fat Tom Cruise. Thank you very much. Wherever you are.
Do they accept
Mrs. Wing,
pounds or is it
call
just
me.
dollars?
Ayo!
Go and see Olga on tour. She's absolutely brilliant. Thank you for
Thanks, Olga.
coming back to school.
Out show.
I'm so sorry. We won't believe what I was thinking about then.
If you enjoyed this episode of the Schools Out show, then okay. If you enjoyed this episode of the Schools Out show, then
Please go ahead, subscribe to Mike Drop Studios, give us a little like, and also send us some stuff. You like that?
yeah.